awful! The ice just caved in beneath Jamie and now he's trapped!
No bones broken, I don't think.
You have to help him!
Alright, Evans, get the ropes. We'll see if we can help him up.
Don't worry, Jamie. We'll have you back up here in a minute.
I think you might want to all come down here. What?
Have you found the spaceship?
No. It's not a ship. It's like a castle or a temple, made out of ice.
Rope's ready, sir.
Good work, Evans. Right, Oates, Bowers, you go first. I'll follow after.
And me?
Now, I'm not sure about this, Victoria.
If Jamie needs assistance, then I want help.
All right, but be careful. I'll help her down, Doctor. Don't worry.
Help's on its way, Jamie.
Great Scott! I've never seen anything like it.
Aye, I think these are the doors, but I can't see any way to open them.
It's solid ice, like one of those ice sculptures. It's fantastic.
Oh my word. Have you ever seen anything like this, Doctor? No, Jamie. An entire structure made entirely of ice.
It's like the tombs of those awful Cybermen.
Let's hope there's none of them lurking around here. Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that, Victoria. The architecture of this construct is almost like a kingdom, a thing of ceremony, beauty. Nothing like Cybermen. Do you know what he's talking about, Wilson?
Not a word. Doctor, do you think this is where that piece of machinery came from?
It's difficult to say. Both the circuits of this temple are definitely alien in origin. So how do we get in? I've looked around, but there's no sign of a door handle. Aha! What is it, Doctor? A pressure pad. Perhaps this is our door handle. It's one small step for man. What? Oh, nothing. Shall we have a look? Just try and stop me. I think it best if I go first, Captain Scott.
You don't seem fazed by any of this.
If you've seen the sort of things we had...
Jamie?
Oh, well,
What Jamie means to say is that we've seen many different things on our travels with the Doctor.
Come along, everyone. Phew, it seems colder in here. Yes, don't worry. Your heat packs will adjust accordingly.
Look at this equipment. It's a scientific marvel. Hundreds of years ahead of our own technology.
Like men amongst gods.
I'd hardly say that, sir. Where is everyone?
That's a point. Doctor? One would assume the original inhabitants of this temple have long since died. It's probably been here for hundreds, if not thousands of years. You see, all of these consoles have no power. A dead civilization, hidden away. We'll wipe the smile off Amundsen's face yet.
Evans! Edgar, are you all right, man?
I'll be fine, sir. I just need to rest a little.
What's wrong with him?
He looks exhausted.
Yes, and I doubt that frostbite is helping. Let me see that hand of yours, Edgar.
No, sir, it's fine.
I just want to make sure... Good grief!
I've never seen frostbite like that before. I don't think that's frostbite, Captain Scott. Now then, Edgar, this hand of yours, when did it start to get like this?
A few days ago, after I fell into that crevasse.
I see. Evans, what happened when you fell into the crevasse?
I tried to get a foothold in the ice. I could see that there was something in there.
What sort of something?
Just this huge shape. I couldn't make it out.
Then what happened?
I tried to kick into the ice. When it just burst open beneath my foot, all of this steam just poured out of the gap.
Steam?
Yes, it was almost like a mist or gas.
Very interesting. How far from our current location? Hard to say. Not more than a few hundred meters, if that, I should imagine. I wonder. What is it, Doctor? I'm wondering if it's all connected, JB. You mean that gas could be from the same place as the aliens who built this temple? Yes. Maybe it was a form of defensive mechanism.
To stop anyone from discovering what was buried there, you mean?
Yes. Then why isn't there anything here? That's a very good point. Now then, let's see. Evans, I want you to keep that hand covered. Victoria, stay with Mr. Evans.
All right.
I think the rest of us should look around this main hall. For what? Booby traps, and a means to opening these doors. Whoever built this structure are clearly an advanced species.
So?
So they may have a laboratory, with which I might be able to determine what's wrong with Mr. Evans.
Do you think you can cure it, Doctor?
Possibly. It depends on what it is and what sort of equipment is kept here. Right, everyone, let's make haste. Teddy's life depends on it. Will Evans be all right, Doctor? I'm afraid not, Jamie. Evans was the first to die of the Terra Nova expedition. Because of that on his hand? It would seem likely. Scott's diary puts it down to frostbite and exhaustion, but it appears there's something else happening here. But you don't think that thing is catching, do you? It's difficult to tell. None of the others have led on to having anything similar. If I had a decent laboratory, I may be able to ascertain what exactly it is. Come on, let's join with the others.
Well, there's another door here and another doorway over there, but we can't see a way to get into either of them.
Any signs of a mechanism like the entrance?
No. We've looked, but we can't see anything.
Then perhaps it's linked to the controls over there. Jamie, why don't you and Captain Oates check the large door, and the rest of you see about the other? I'll help you with those controls, Doctor. Very well.
Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, miss. I'm just a bit tired, that's all.
Don't worry, the doctor will be able to help you. Do you have a family?
Yes, miss. A wife and 3 children. I've not seen them in such a long time.
You will soon, Edgar, I promise.
Thank you, miss.
Please, call me Victoria.
Thank you, Victoria. What about you? Do you have any family waiting for you back home?
No, not really. I suppose you could say that the doctor and Jamie are the only ones I have left. They took me in when my father... Anyway, you just rest.
Do you think you can save him, Doctor? I can but try. However, we must first find the technology in order to do it, and the sooner we open these doors, the better. How would you do it? I'm sorry. You seem to do this as easy as riding a bike, yet we've not come across the likes of this. I'm well travelled, Mr. Scott. Now then. Ah, yes, this is interesting. What is it? There's still some power running through here. But I thought it was dead. Apparently not. There's a light in this part of the console that's still glowing, indicating power. The question is, what is it powering?
No, it's no good. You need a machine to smash this down.
Well, someone closed them.
Yes, but they understood how this lot worked. Maybe there is a mechanism here. No, of course not.
What did you do? Nothing.
You got it working?
Yes, the doctor managed it somehow. Yes, well, let's see if any of these activate the doors. Let's try this one first. You did it, Doctor! Alright, well, let's have a look. Wait a minute, Jamie. Victoria, you stay here with Mr. Evans. If his condition changes in any way, you know where to find me.
All right.
Right, everyone?
You alright?
Yes, just a bit warm, that's all.
Yes. Now that you mention it, it does seem a bit warmer.
Look at the size of that thing. Yes, it is a big one, isn't it, Jamie?
But what is it?
A spacecraft.
Impossible.
Well, you could see it for yourself, can't you?
Yes, but it's just too fantastic to contemplate.
How do we get into there? This place seems to be one locked door after another. You're right, Jamie. Perhaps it's best we turn back. I have a bad feeling about all of this. What about Evans? Yes. Come on, you lot. Let's see if we can get into this oversized sardine can. I think this wee gizmo of yours isn't working, Doctor. Oh, what makes you say that? Well, I started off fine, but now I'm boiling away. Let me see. That's odd. According to this, the outside temperature has increased. What does that mean? It means since we've opened these doors, it started getting warmer. Captain Scott? Yes, Doctor?
Doctor! Jamie!
Victoria! What is it, Victoria?
Edgar started to complain about getting too hot, and then I noticed it too, and now the sculptures, the ice crashed to the ground.
Oh, is that all? Captain Scott, I don't think it's... Come on, it's just the ice cracking. Captain Scott, I don't think they're just sculptures.
What on earth?
I'm afraid that's the problem. They aren't from Earth. Everyone try to move back to the entrance. Wait a minute, that claw! Doctor, I think... Yes, I think you're right, Jamie. Ice warriors!